Hi and welcome back. In this video we're going to verify that our app works using Postman, and believe me, it does. Okay, so let's open up the section 6 requests, and we're not going to change any of these endpoints, so we're not going to create a new folder there just for now. And what we're going to do is make sure to go to, for example, post register to create a new user, but before pressing send, we have to change the URL. So let's go over to this cog, manage the environments, go to section 6, and then in here, paste in your Heroku URL. Make sure to not include the trailing slash. Don't include that because we've already got that in each endpoint. So it should be https:// your API name, or your app name, .herokuapp.com, and then update that. We've got the / at the beginning of the endpoint, so we don't need it twice, okay? And then we're ready. Let's press send. And there we have, user created successfully. Then we can press auth, and we get an auth token. If this is in your test already, here, if this is setting the environment variable, then you don't have to do anything with it. And then we can go to get items, which should be empty. We can post a new item, which creates an item, retrieve the item test, which retrieves that item, and so on. Now, once we've verified that we can access the database, we've not really changed any of the code, so everything's going to work exactly the same, which is great. So you can verify all of the endpoints there if you need, but as you can see, everything works and your API is now live and other people can use it. So as you can see, all that we need to deploy to Heroku is those few files that tell Heroku what to run, that get UWSGI, get the requirements files, and so on. And once that is done, you just send your code to Heroku and Heroku does all the work. And you even get HTTPS there as well for some added security. So Heroku is really great, but there is a small problem, which is that we're still using SQLite. We're still using SQLite in our code, and in the Heroku system, we are creating that data.db file, and we're putting our data in it. And that's fine, but there is a very small limit to the amount of space, the amount of disk space that Heroku gives us, and in the free tier, we have a very limited number of hours that our dynos can run. If you verify your email address, the number of hours that your free dynos can run for is a combined of 1,000 hours. If you have not activated your email address, that's 550 hours, at least at the time of recording. However, even though 1,000 hours is more than a month's worth, every 30 minutes, if nobody makes a request to your dyno, the dyno will go to sleep. It will get destroyed, and then when you access it again, after half an hour, Heroku will create it again. But during that creation, your files will be lost, so you will lose data.db, which is not ideal. So what the solution is to use a more available data storage, for example, Postgres or MySQL. And we're going to look at exactly how we can do that, because Heroku also provides its own PostgreSQL installation, which we can use, which is also free. So we're going to look at that in the next coming videos, so I'll see you there.